So nothing really bad happened this week at all. Nothing bad happened. I mean, yeah, nothing bad happened so far.
So far, oh shit.
So I mean, yeah, there's that. I mean, nothing crazy happened. I know somebody's sitting there like, wait, no, something did happen because the way you're talking, something happened. Dude, something had happened. Nothing happened. This is a calm week. 2024 is calm. It's calming. It's very calming, right? Yay. Yay. That's the thing. So yeah, let's get right into the wrestling stuff because stuff happen and shows happen and we have to cover them because that's what we do because this is a podcast about wrestling and we're gonna cover
Yep.
stuff. So let's start off with NXT for some reason. Don't know why. Just decided to start with NXT. It was kind of boring.
Yeah, I agree.
It started off with Oro Mensah and Noam Dar getting a massage, and then they got jumped by Stone and Von Wagner. They just beat them up while they were getting the massage, like relaxing, just beat the shit out of them. And then like they just went into a match. And it was funny because like then Jakar Jackson and Lance Legend came and they were looking for the guys. He was like, where did they go? What happened? And the twins were there and they both pointed in the wrong direction and the girls ran in two different directions. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, remind me of those old school cartoons and shit.
Yeah, this was funny. So then we have the match with like Oral Mensa and Noam Dar, and they fucking beat Von Wagner and Mr. Stone. And we're like, what the fuck was the point? I, I was so confused. I'm like, shouldn't Stone and Wagner win? Like, wasn't that the point of this whole thing? Like, what the fuck was the point?
I was gonna ask you your opinion, but like you're spot on. I agree with you 100%. So yeah,
Yeah, it's like it was no point. It was like they should have won. Like Stone and Wagner should have won. Like that should have been like so. It should have set up for hey, we're gonna go with the non them versus Noam Dar bullshit or do something. And it just like went to nothing. It was like, oh, Von Wagner was the one who got pinned too. It was like, yeah, he just lost. It's like, now what? It's just nothing. It's like, now what? The fuck is this?
I actually would have had Stone pick up the win. You know, because they made such a big deal of him wrestling against his kids for the first time and all that. You know.
Dude, like I would have either way, they shouldn't have lost. They should not have lost. They shouldn't have
E-
lost because like this makes no
exactly.
sense for the story. Because like it's not like this. It's not like the story is over. Because like I thought the story was just starting, and it's like nah, the story is just done. And it's like okay, well Von Wagner got beat twice by Noam Dar. Nothing changed. And it was like yeah, I mean that's where we're going with this. I'm like what the fuck is this? Like this makes no sense.
And he's improved in the ring. Like I like him in the ring now. So it's like,
He's improved
what the fuck?
He's improved everywhere. Like his whole entire thing, like his in the ring, out the ring, like his whole character, like people are cheering for him, and now it's like, well, he lost. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to see him wrestle Noam Dar again because, like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any
Exactly.
sense. And then somebody said, well, one of them should turn heel. I'm like, no, that's like this is the. I don't even know what to do with both of them. It's like, what the fuck? It's just like, what? What? It's just wow. That's all I can say is just wow. That's it.
Because initially, that was my thoughts. Like I thought that's where they were gonna go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Robert Stone picks up the win, right? And he pins Noam Dar, meaning I guess somehow, some way he gets a title shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Vaughn gets upset at him and whatever, you know, like kind of turns him against quote unquote his only friend. And then you have like a storyline going on with that. Kind of glad they didn't go that route because I like them as friends, but you know that's where I thought they were going.
Yeah,
But
like
they should have won.
they did none. They did nothing. Like they did nothing to further that storyline. It's like, well, that's stupid. Like this is fucking dumb. Like, well, that's
Yeah,
a
as much as I didn't like it, it would have continued the story a little bit. Like, now what with them?
yeah. It's like just for them to move on. Like there's something else that happens later on, and it's like, well, that's stupid, but uh, it's just dumb. But then we move to Chase U. They get Chase U back. Chase U is back, and they put stuff together. They bring in Chase U's desk, and they bring in the trophy, and Duke is like, yes, I got my trophy back. And then they just praise JC. And then JC talks to Adriana Rizzo, and she gives her the money, and then she actually gives her extra because the calendar did so well. So she gives her extra money, and she pays her off. And then she said, "Hey, well, the guys want a tag team title shot." So Adriana says, "I'll talk to the Don about that." I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. And something else
Like, I
happened.
don't care, but at the same time, I don't mind.
Wait, and then something else happened in that segment that I have a theory of where this is going to go, but like it's really
Mhm.
fucking weird because Thea wanted to go talk to Riley, and JC looked at the girl behind her who is going to be somebody in the future, looked at her and was like, "She's a fucking weirdo." Like she looked at her because she's like mad at Thea, like for Thea going after Riley. I don't listen. I don't want this to go the way that it's going to go because I feel like it's very stupid. I feel like they're going to go the way of JC is going to wind up flirting with Riley and she's going to want to date Riley. And then Thea's going to get mad at her and just beat the shit out of her. And like, that's what's going to happen. I'm like, I don't want that at all. I don't want that.
Yeah, like keep them friends. Like she's okay as a face. Like, man. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
It's totally fine the way it is.
it's fine, but like, it's just like, I just want this to be a different wrestling storyline with a relationship where like actually just they actually work out. Like they actually work out and then they just like go on and
Yeah,
like they break up eventually later, but like they work out and JC has nothing to do with this. Like that's what I want, but I feel like it's just gonna be something really fucking dumb where it's just gonna wind up really fucking dumb. That's all I can say. It's gonna wind up really fucking dumb and be like, oh, I hate this storyline. This is stupid. And it's like it started off well and
you
it
know what
just
I want to happen?
uh-huh.
I want them to hint at it, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it never happens. She never goes heel. They never like battle. The relationship is just fine, right? But if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna turn JC heel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have her buy the school.
Yeah, because she paid
JC,
for it. She paid for it. She got
yeah,
them back on track. Like she deserves it. Yeah.
exactly. And then like she rules with like an iron fist type of shit. You know what I mean? But don't fuck up the relationship. Like that. That's been like beat over the head so many times when these relationship gimmicks. Like no,
Yeah, just like this makes no sense for them to just ruin it. It's like it would be perfect if you just do it. Like even though like both of them like are in different relationships outside of the show and like that has nothing to do with nothing, but it's like just make it for the show, make it look fun and make it look cute. Like oh, they're a couple, and just like work with that. Just work with that.
newsflash for those of you that don't know, right? Donovan Mysterio and Rhea Ripley are not really together, but they on paper they look like they're a fucking couple for real, for real. So storyline relationships like are awesome. They could be a headlining relationship on NXT. Thea and Riley.
Yeah. So then we had Gallus versus Ridge Holland. So it starts off with Wolfgang, and Wolfgang loses. This is a gauntlet match, which they never specified that this was a fucking gauntlet match. They never said this until the day of. And he beats Wolfgang. Then Mark gets in there, and then it's just a disqualification, and he just beat the shit out of him. And it's like, well, what the fuck is the point? Like, isn't he supposed to have help? Isn't somebody supposed to help his ass or something? Like, the fuck is going on? And then Ridge just like snaps and just beats the shit out of all three of them. And it's like, okay, well, he beat the shit out of him, but I feel like he's too overpowered. Like, he's too overpowered, and he just beat three dudes up at one time. It's like, yeah, that's a little OP, dude. Like, you should have just had him with like friends or something. Like, yeah, this is also not clicking for me. It's like NXT just like for one reason or another, this whole show was just like a bunch of misses, and it's like, yeah, this is not making any sense.
Yeah. Was it
Because
me or did they make it seem like he snapped?
he did snap, and then like he just beat the shit out of him, and then like after that, he's like kind of holding his hands, like, oh my god, what did I do? What did I do? Because he keeps injuring people, and he thinks he injured them, and it's like, you're a big, powerful brute, but I just didn't like it. Just him just overpowering three guys who were like a dominant team. Just I'm just one person going to overpower all three of them, and he's not even Obafemi, who like is the guy that should be like, oh no, he definitely can overpower him. Ridge is like levels
Yeah.
that, and Ridge is like, nah, I'm gonna beat everybody. It's like, no, just like get him some partners, like have that happen. But it didn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
So then we have once again Lexus King just being a dick and just talking shit to not Roderick Strong, Mr. Stone. And Von Wagner steps up in front of him. And Stone actually looks like he wants to take on Lexus King eventually. So I'm okay with that.
Yep, yep. Like Robert Stone could actually go in the ring after so many years of not actually wrestling.
Yeah, I mean he's still trained and all, but it's just like I would rather see him just like get a win over Lexus King and just go back to being a manager because like I enjoy him
Yeah,
more as a manager. I am not entertained by him as a wrestler, and there's nothing against him. It's just like I enjoy him more as the guy talking. I don't enjoy him in the ring. It's just not for me. I'd rather him just be on the outside,
yeah.
just be that guy, but like have him beat Lexus King because you know it's a thing. So
It
that's
would be cool.
yeah. So then we have quarter catch crew in the back. They're taunting Noam Dar because they want the Heritage Cup. And this, I just feel like it's two heel teams against each other, and it doesn't really make any sense. Like the match is going to be good. Whoever they put against Noam Dar is going to be really good, but it just doesn't make any sense. Two heel teams going at each other. I don't get it.
Like it was weird. Like I felt like it's quarter catch crew face now, which obviously they're not, but like it fucked me up.
Yeah, it was weird. It was just weird. I didn't like it. So then we had Tatum Paxley versus Lola Vice. And Tatum Paxley actually was wrestling. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, she could go? And she's fighting Lola Vice. And then Lyra comes out. And Lyra gives her like this fighting spirit. And she just like keeps going. And then Lola hits her with every fucking thing. And no matter what, Tatum kicks out. Tatum kicked out three fucking times. And then Lola was like, fuck this. I'm going to put her in a submission. And Tatum was reaching for Lyra. Lyra was reaching for her. And then Tatum just tapped. She just tapped out. And she was out cold. And Lyra picked her up and brought her to the back because now they're friends, maybe. Maybe.
According to her, they're not. But come on now.
Yeah. So then we get Tony D'Angelo in the back talking to that lawyer wrestling guy, and he's going to be representing Tony for whatever the hell Tony is doing. It's weird to me because no one knows what the fuck Tony is doing. So why the fuck does he need a lawyer? And when he needed a lawyer, where the fuck were you? Like the fuck do you mean? Like it made
That's a
no
good point.
like it made no fucking sense. Like what the fuck? It's so
I didn't put that
weird.
together till you just said it. Like he was
Yeah.
just in jail what a few months ago.
Right. It doesn't make don't makes no fucking sense, but okay, I guess. So then we get Shotzi, who was talking shit on Twitter to Lyra Valkyria because she wanted a match. So she comes and she tells Lyra we're gonna have the match next week, and Tatum is knocked out, and Shotzi goes, "Yeah, you take care of your friend this week." And then Tatum wakes up and goes, so we got Shotzi next week? And Lyra's like, relax, relax.
I guess the
And
one that match was like for that night though.
that's how, like, to be honest, it was said on the internet, like, they were going to fight. But then it just like, and it wasn't said on the internet by like some random fans or something. It was like said by WWE. Yeah, it's going to be Shotzi and Lyra. I was like, okay, yeah, that's happening. That's happening on Tuesday. And then it was like, no, 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 they're just going to talk. It's like, okay, that's weird. It was very weird, but all right, sure.
Oh, that it was random that they fucking announced them talking because
Dude,
it
that's
came
it.
about randomly too.
That's the thing. It was like it was hinted at last week on commentary. They was like, "Yeah, Shotzi is taking shots at Lyra on Twitter." It was like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
Mm-hmm.
And then, like over the weekend, it was like, "Yep, this is happening." And then we get there, and it's like, "No, they're just gonna talk." And they're like, "Oh, okay, well, that's all right, sure, whatever."
Exactly.
So then we had um Adriana Rizzo versus Jada Parker, and Jada Parker wrestled and she went viral. She went viral. And it wasn't like she did anything super special. It's just she caught the eye of so many people. They just seen her and was like, oh, we need to watch wrestling. Like it went outside of just like the wrestling sphere and wrestling side of Twitter. It went to like other sides of Twitter where they were like, oh, she wrestles in NXT. Oh, we need to watch that. It literally was on like I don't even remember what it was. It was on World Star. World Star's Twitter actually posted about her, and I was like, well, she's famous now. And the funny part is like she picked up the win. She beat Adriana Rizzo, which I hope this is done now. I hope this is fucking done with out of the mud in the family. I hope this whole beef is done. I hope it's done. I hope it's done.
Let's hope.
Yeah, but Jada is a star because she's a star. She's a star. She's a star. There's other people that see her as a star. Also, like I seen her as a star weeks ago when I saw her wrestle. Was like, yeah, she's got something, and she's going to be a star. She's going to be a star. Like if other people are watching that's not watching wrestling, yeah, she's a star.
Yeah.
So then we get Dijack in the back, and he's watching back tape, and he finds out that Joe Gacy was the one who hit him when it literally you looked at Joe Gacy before he hit you with the fucking punching bag. Like last week, you looked him in the face and he hit you, and now you're like, oh shit, I gotta get this guy. It is like, okay, now he's angry. To me, this makes no fucking sense. Also, again, once again, makes no fucking sense because they had their fucking anything goes, falls count anywhere match. They had their match. That was supposed to be the end of it. No, it's still going.
Yeah.
And then Dijak, like, he goes in this duffel bag and looks in this duffel bag and he smiles, he zips it up, and he goes and disappears. No one knows what's in the duffel bag until minutes later. Because then we have Mello versus Joe Gacy. And to be honest, I was so shocked with this match because Melo's going for the championship, right? Am I correct? Like, I'm not wrong here,
Yes.
right? So he's going for the
No,
championship.
it seemed that way, and unless they fucking change it like they did with Shotzi, but like so far it seemed like he's going for it.
He's going for the championship, and they have him in this match against Joe Gacy. Why the fuck did Joe Gacy actually get some offense and beat the shit out of him? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, Joe Gacy beat the shit out of him a little bit. Mello won, but Joe Gacy, like, it was a hard fought victory. And then after the match, Dijak beats the shit out of Joe Gacy and puts him in a straitjacket and then fucks him up. I'm like, oh, well, this shit is still going. God damn it.
Straight Jacket came out of left field for me.
It did. Like everything about this was just like weird. And it's like, yeah. Like I said, this wasn't a good NXT. But like the good parts came like when we get Bartender Cabron and Braun Breaker in the back and they're talking and Bartender like literally says, yo, I want to win these tag titles. I haven't held gold in a long time. I noticed Raw and SmackDown are backing up Brinks trucks to your house because they're trying to get you on the show. But dog, like we can do this. We could win the tag team titles. We can do this. Like, come on, like. And then Brown was like, "Listen, if we win the tag titles, will you say we're the War Dogs?" And he's
Wolf
like,
Dogs.
"Wolf Dogs, whatever." If you say we're the Wolf Dogs, he's like, "All right, I'll say it if we win the titles. I'll say it one time, one time." I'm like, okay. Like at that point, I'm literally like, they're not winning the tag titles. Like part of me was like, they're not
Okay,
winning
I,
the tag
I
titles.
I had the opposite reaction.
Yeah, because like as soon as I seen that, I was like, yeah, they're not winning the tag titles. And like the other thing was when they said that, I still lied to you not was trying to figure out who the fucking tag team champions was. Even though I said it in this podcast, that does not mean I remember who the fuck the tag team champions were. Like shit.
Legit, there has to be a reason. Like, it happened.
I hope
Because
that's.
I don't think we're the only ones that. I don't think we're the only ones that don't remember that the family were tag team champions.
I hope so. So then we have a backstage with Kalani Jordan, Carmen Petrovich, Brinley Reese, and they get like confronted by Last Legend and Jakara Jackson. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but Kalani Jordan has like an edge now. Like she's not just like happy go lucky, I'm happy to be here, flippy do like Kalani Jordan. She has something. Like she has this little edge. She got in Lash's face, was like, listen, next week I'm gonna beat your ass. Like you don't come in here talking shit to me and my friends. And like, whoa, like that's not the Kalani I know. What the fuck happened?
For real, she started to have that like a little bit before the Iron Survivor match. Like it slowly creeped up.
Well, it's really out. It's really out there now. So
Yeah.
then we did another backstage segment with the women where like they're all in the locker room, and then somebody comes in and just starts complaining, and Roxy comes in complaining, and like the fucked up part about it is like there's women in the locker room that's like you want to see wrestle, like Gigi Dolan and Ariana Grace and like Stevie Turner, and like they're all back there, and none of them like are interacting. They're just doing their own fucking thing, and then Ren Sinclair is like, Roxy, you need to calm down. And Roxy just punches the fucking shit out of her. Like Roxy just punches the shit because Roxy's pissed off that she lost and she never got her title back. I was like, okay.
Shit was funny.
Yeah. So then we get another words on the screen thing for whoever's coming. I think it's Boa. I think it's Boa and Dante Chin. Like people have all of their speculations of like, oh, it's gonna be this person, this person, this person. I'm going with a safe bet with somebody that's already there. Going with Boa and Dante Chin is them finally becoming whoever evil people they are. That's who I feel like it is because like going out on a limb and like somebody brand new, it's like, oh, it's somebody new. It's like it's a 50-50 shot, especially WWE's track record right now of actually getting free agents. Like it would be wow, that's actually a shock. But I'm just going with the since WWE can't land anybody, we're just gonna do something with the people we have here. So yeah, I'm going with Boa.
Basically, and the hints kind of feel like that too.
Yeah. So then we get Lexus King confronting Oba Femi, and then he just tries to attack Oba Femi, and Oba just fucks him up, and it's like, dude, you're not going to win against Oba Femi. Like Oba is a monster, and you're just like some dude. You're going to die.
Well, you can beat Oba, but you need to cheat your fucking ass off. Fucking ref bump, knock the dude out with like 50 chairs, crowbar, some shit. It
I
ain't
mean,
gonna be easy.
true. So then we got the funniest interaction that I loved because it was fucking hilarious. So we have Josh Briggs in the back, and Josh Briggs is talking. And Josh Briggs is talking to the new guy. I forgot his name already. Like Josh Briggs is just talking shit, and then all of a sudden here comes fucking what is his name? God damn it, I forgot his name.
Jensen, Brooke Jensen.
Brooks Jensen. He comes in and is like, yeah, you know what? I figured it out. And Briggs is like, it took you a week for this? And then they just start fighting. I was like, oh my God, that is fucking hilarious.
He's the new Zack Ryder.
Yes, that is fucking hilarious. So then we get Kiana James and Izzy Dame. They come down to the ring because they're gonna have a Kiana's gonna have a match. And I don't remember. I don't even remember how this feud started. It's just like a random ass feud. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, this is like I said,
They poured the coffee on her or something.
dude. Like I said, they poured her coffee out. They poured Brittany Reese's coffee out. Like it wasn't even like
Oh,
oh, and like it happened like last week, and I totally forgot about it. Kiana beat Brinley Reese, and it's like, oh, okay, she beat her, and it's like, okay. And then we cut to like a fucking scene where the BBC is talking, and like they're talking about all the stuff Brinley told them. They was like, yeah, like blah 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 blah, and then like Malik was like, yeah, we gotta be upbeat for her because she lost the match. She flips in just like happy as fuck, was like, hey guys, I hope we got everything together, and slaps him on the chest, and then just like walks off, and it's like she just lost, and she's like happy, but okay.
Idris is like, what the fuck?
I want to know where they're going with this BBC thing because, like, it feels like nothing has been accomplished yet. And it's like, I've said that they need something, but it feels like nothing has been accomplished. Nothing has been accomplished, and they need to accomplish something and do it right because it's like, they're just there. Like they could be so much more, but they're just there. They have nothing. They don't even have a real team name. I just call them BBC. Like they have no team name. They have nothing. They have no cohesion. It's just they're there. They work great as a tag team. There's nothing, and I'm like, they need something. They need something.
My fear is, and I kind of like felt it, like they might break them up, and
I
I
don't.
hope not because they make a great team.
Yeah,
But kind of felt that.
I don't want that to happen, and it seems like they're going to go with them as a tag team. It feels like they're getting slowly creeping up on giving them that edge of, oh, we're going to actually make them a tag team. We're going to make them a official tag team. Not that they weren't, but like official in name, in just like pattern and
Yeah,
style and everything. I feel like they're creeping up on it, but it's just taking so long. It's just taking so long because I feel like whatever this Brinley Reese thing, it's pushing them towards finally just snapping and going, we're this. And I feel like they're going to be heels. Like I feel like whenever they finally get to where they're going to be heels, and they're just going to beat the shit out of everybody. And it's going to be
I
great.
hope you're right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was gonna say I hope you're right. I hope they go heel.
They have to. It feels like this is the perfect thing for them to do. And it's like, if they do it right, they can go for the tag titles and win them. Because
Yeah, exactly.
then we get to the tag team title match, the family versus the a-holes, and the a-holes win. So I mean, it was a great match though. Like I still can't believe that Tony D and fucking Stacks 2 Dimes actually work as a tag team. Like it fucks me up. Like they're actually really good.
That in the first couple minutes, they destroyed the fucking wolf dogs. Like I think they put one through the guardrail and then the other one through the table. Like first couple minutes, like it was like what the fuck?
Yeah, they fucked them up, and like that's what I'm saying. Like I totally keep forgetting that they're actually good as a tag team, but like they're really fucking good. And like I'm watching the match, I'm like, holy shit, the family is really fucking good. Like they're really fucking good.
And and the funny part, if you remember, that's a fucking like happy accident. Because remember, it was three of them originally.
Mm-hmm.
Two were going to be a team, and Toni. I'm guessing he was going to go for the North American title because I don't see him as world title material if he like wrestles solo.
No, he definitely 100% was going for the North American title. Because
Yeah,
like they had set it up, they had made everything look perfectly. They had it perfectly set up, and then two times just like, hey, like I'm gonna do whatever dumb shit I'm doing, and got fired. And he got fired, and it was over. It was like, oh well, here we go with this thing, and that's just
and
how it
then he was
was.
sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, and apparently he's still sleeping with the fishes because he ain't done shit after that.
He's a Ring of Honor, apparently.
Like I said, he ain't done shit after that. Cause like, what the fuck? Like, he's on Ring of Honor, but like, no one actually cares.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was NXT. That was like really fucking just. It was trash. It was trash. So let's go to fucking Raw, Monday Night Raw. That's a thing. That was something that was kind of okay. I mean, there was stuff
Yeah.
that happened there that was like, this is actually good. Like, so Raw started off with like just them talking about last week. They're like, hey, here's Cody Rhodes. Yo, that press conference happened. Huh? We'll find out more about that. And then we get a six man, and it's the Usos and the New Day. And they take on Imperium. And of course, like, I'm like, all right, Jay has to win because Jay's gonna go for the IC title. And Jay picks up the win because he pins Giovanni. He pins Giovanni. One, two, three. It's like, yeah, he's going for the title. And then later on, they fucking announced that the title match is next week. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is it next week?
That pissed me off.
Like, it pissed me off too, but like I got pissed off at something else later on in the show. Like I also got like really super pissed off. But then when I found out there was more behind it, I was like, oh, okay, well that makes fucking sense. Like that makes all the sense in the world. Like I'm all for it. Like I'm okay with this decision. Like, and if there's a decision like that with Gunther, I'll be like, okay, well I'm okay with that. Like I'm totally okay with that. And like I said, I'll get to it later on, but like if it's just a decision with that, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm okay with that. But yeah, like they just set up the match for next week. It's like the fuck, like that didn't make any sense. Like it was weird. Like and it's
Yeah.
like the match wasn't bad. It was just a six-man match. It was like, oh, well, okay, cool. That's it. They once again recap more of the kickoff and they set up Bob Lash versus Bronson Reed. Now, a normal person would be like, oh shit, Bronson Reed gets to go back to his hometown, have this match, fucking win. It'll be fucking awesome. And then Bob Lash beats Bronson Reed, and you're like, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? Like it's so stupid. This is a fuck up on WWE's part. They're so fucking stupid. How did they do this? Well, here's the trick, because I was pissed off about it. Here's the thing, right? You want to know?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Because I was
Bron-
upset too. So, like, tell me why I should be upset.
Bronson Reed's wife is expecting a child. She's literally expecting a child. It's like she's going to pop any day now. If Bronson Reed goes over to
Ah.
fucking Australia in next week, he will miss the birth of his first child. So he told WWE that, and they're like, "Oh, well, all right, like, sorry that like you can't do this. Like, we really wanted you, everybody wanted you, but like you're having a kid. That's way more important than wrestling. Fuck that. Like, we're gonna
Oh,
make you
yeah.
lose, and you stay home." And Bronson Reed is staying home because a lot of people were fucking angry. And then like people found out that his wife is like literally expecting like right now. And he even said it was like, I don't want to be overseas and my wife gives birth to my child and I'm not there. I need to be here. It's like, yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes perfect
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing I feel about Gunther. If there was something that reason that Gunther didn't want to go over there, and they're like, no, we're gonna have the match here because you're not going to Elimination Chamber. Then I'm like, okay, cool, I agree with that. I totally fucking agree with
Like he wants to spend time with his kid or something. I'm okay with that.
that. Like anything. So then we had an Andrade promo, and Andrade said, I had to leave WWE to find out who I was. Now I'm back and I found out who I was. And it's like, what? Like it that's not the way that happened, but great revisionist history there. But like, what the fuck? That's not how that happened. You got fired. And they said you're fired, you're going. And I don't even think you learned anything in AEW. You just was over there. You just got paid. You just was there, and it's like now he's back, and he's like, "Yeah, I figured myself out, and now, guys, you're gonna see who I am." Okay, that's
Hopefully
all.
he's different than who he was in AEW.
I mean, WWE is gonna fix him, and like he's gonna work, but it's like, okay, like you said it, like you did some magical findings over there. It's like, okay, so then we get a Sami Zayn interview in an empty arena again with Jackie Redmond. And all of a sudden, Nakamura shows up on the Titantron and tells Sammy he's going to beat his ass and finish his story. Because Sammy keeps saying, I want the world title. I want the world title. And it's like, everybody's like, yeah, they should put Sammy in the three-way. Sammy lost the Elimination Chamber. That's exactly what he was talking about. I lost the Elimination Chamber qualifier. I can't get it. Like I can't get a match at WrestleMania. I can't get the world title match. I can't do it. And people are like, "Oh, they should make it a three-way. They should make it a three-way." And I'm like, you guys need to relax because later on, I'm going to explain why it makes more sense for Sammy to chill and you to chill. And people have already started putting together some pieces of what's happening. They're like, "Oh my god, it's the underdog from the underground again." Like it's that Sammy, it's that Sammy. They're putting the pieces together, but they haven't put together the main couple of pieces. And it's like, you're missing the main couple of pieces, and I'm going to fill you in on those pieces where it makes more sense to do XYZ instead of doing ABC. It like I'm going to fill you in. You're going to think about it and go, "Oh shit, that actually makes sense." But yeah, so then we get, what do you want to talk about? Because Cody comes out and Cody starts talking about The Rock and how he respects The Rock, and they played a clip about The Rock talking about the crybaby shoving nuggets up their ass, and then like he asked Pat McAfee, and Pat McAfee doesn't know whether to tell him that they said shove it up his ass because he's kind of like fumbling through it, like I don't know. And, like then he gets mad, like Cody gets mad and says, "I got an issue with The Rock," and then here comes Seth Rollins, and Seth comes out and Seth just cuts this crazy good promo. Seth just cuts this promo. And if you look at this promo in a vacuum, you're like, he was talking directly to Roman Reigns and The Rock. He was talking directly to them. You take it outside of the vacuum and you see the way that his emotions carried in what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about them, he was talking about Vince. Like he literally was talking about how people come and use their power and throw it around and think they can get away with whatever they do, and then something needs to happen and it needs to catch up to them. And the way he said it, you've seen his face. It went from just like being this like, "Hey, I'm in this character," to being, no, somebody that I know had this same exact situation and they're a fucking piece of shit and they need to be held accountable. And it was like, oh shit, this was directed at Vince. Like that was directed at Vince. And then he pulled, you've seen him like say it with like full passion and then pull it back, was like, oh shit, I gotta get back in the character. Cause like he really
Yeah,
went there. It was like this was a shot. Like, and a lot of people just like kind of just like disregarded, was like, no, he's talking about The Rock. And it's like, no, that was a direct at Vince McMahon. And like the people in the know was like, yeah, that was a direct at Vince McMahon. That wasn't just like a whole rock. That was like a situation you can't talk about, but he talked about it because there's a lot of you can't talk about it, but because certain things are happening in wrestling right now, you can kind of sneak it in and just like plug it and be like, no, 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 I was talking about this thing when you know, you know. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a sneaky, like, yeah, Vince, you're a piece of shit type deal. And then he just started talking about how he created Roman Reigns, how it was his fault. And then he says something that like has a lot of people buzzing. He goes, "You can't do this alone. Cody, why don't you let me be your shield?" And it immediately got people buzzing because I'm gonna let you. How do you feel about it? What do
Hmm.
you feel before I get deeper into it? What do you feel about that?
I think people are overreacting. Like I sense it, but at the same time, I don't think they're gonna go there. Like everybody thinking he's gonna like turn on Cody. No, I don't think so. I think he actually gonna try to help him as much as possible.
Okay, but so that's one thing that a lot of people are saying, and then other people are saying that it's going to be Seth that's going to help him, and also Sammy, and they're going to be like his version of the Shield and help him beat Roman Reigns. And I'm just like, okay, everybody jumped into that line of "I'm going to be your Shield" when I'm just going to put this out there. No one knows how this is going to play out. Like, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. The way that you think this is going to play out from everything that's like been laid out, the way that you think this is going to play out, it's not going to play out. It is not going to play out. Like, I feel like this shit is like too unpredictable. And it's like, if you're predicting one thing, it's like you're totally off base. And I know, like, when I say what I'm about to say, like later on about my predictions on this and something else, you're gonna be like, you're way off base. But I'm gonna give you the context of why I actually stand on that, and everybody else is standing on a certain position where they're like, this feels like this should happen, and it's like emotional and like not facts and logic based, and it feels like this is where they're going, and it's like, no, if you go with facts and logic, this is where they're going. You can't have this way and move in this certain direction that already is planned. You can't do two things at once. Like two things can be true, but you can't do two things at once and serve both masters and have everybody go, yes, no. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. So yeah, like Steph really like put it out there. Like, so this is what I'm gathering because Grayson Waller said this. So this was all trying to set up the tag team match. The tag team match with Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth. And then when Grayson Waller says, listen, I want to interview Cody and Seth in Australia. And it's like, yeah, this is setting up the tag match. Like, all this is setting up the tag.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. And some people were like, oh, this isn't setting up the tag match because, Seth's got to face the winner of the chamber. And like, I don't think they're going to have Seth wrestle twice. And it's like, you can't be that deaf. You cannot be that deaf. This is actually happening. Like both things are happening. They're having match on one night and a match on another night. You can't say that. Like you can't be like no, because I'm just gonna say it right now. When WrestleMania 40 is done, like the end of WrestleMania 40, the night that it's over, like when the lights go out and the show goes off the air, everybody's going to have an opinion. And it's not going to be the same opinion, but I promise you, it's only going to make whatever comes next better. That's all I'm saying. Whatever comes next after that night is going to be better because whatever happens at WrestleMania at the end of both nights is going to fuck everybody up. Just saying.
Yeah.
So then we had Liv qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. She's on her revenge tour because she posted it and it's been out there. Liv Morgan's on her revenge tour, and this is like the thing that pisses me off about this is like they're going in one direction. Like they're going in one perfect direction of Rhea versus Becky because that's the big money. That's the big money match. But Liv has a built-in story. So Liv deserves to have that match, but they're not going to make it a three-way because if you have it a three-way, it will water it down. Like
Yeah.
Liv does need to get her revenge, and you can't have these multi-man matches at WrestleMania. You have to have a one-on-one, and it's the biggest match you can have possible. And it's not just like because it's a money match, but this match between Becky and Rhea has been built up for like a year or longer, and it needs to happen. And that WrestleMania is the perfect place for it to happen. Liv needs to face Rhea. And if this is me, just booking as me, I would have Rhea beat Becky. I would have Rhea beat Becky at WrestleMania. Huge win for Rhea. Rhea's dog girl, like she's the top woman. She beat Becky. She literally has like this whole vibe of like, I am the top dog. I'm mommy. I'm on top of the world. That solidifies her. She beats Becky at WrestleMania. That solidifies her forever. Like, and then after that, let her lose the Liv. Let her lose the Liv. Like I don't even care where it is, but let her lose the Liv. She could beat Liv one more time and then Liv come back and beat her. Like I would be happy because it would be like, oh, Liv got her full revenge, and that makes sense. And be like, all right, that makes sense. But Rhea beating Becky sets Rhea up for like the next gazillion years. But also, if Becky does beat Rhea, that sets up another storyline for now. Rhea has to figure out what to do to actually beat Becky and be better than Becky, which is like that could be another WrestleMania 41 storyline or whatever. It's like, yeah, there's more storylines that could be had either way, but I want to go with the storyline of Rhea keeping the title and then losing to Liv. That's what I want.
No, that sounds like the best one. Especially if he loses the first time and then like gets her the second time.
Yeah. So then we have Judgment Day coming out, and Truth is coming out with Judgment Day, and they basically tell him, "Doug, this is it. Like we wasn't jumping you in. Like you're not part of the Judgment Day." And Priest is like, "This isn't like we're not playing. This is an execution. We're going to beat the shit out of you. We're going to fuck you up. It's over. Like when you come out there against JD, it's done. We're going to execute you, and you deserve it." And he just leaves. And Truth's face is like, wait, are they playing? Like they serious? And then like Priest was like, no, dog, we're serious. And then he just left. And Truth is like kind of fucked up, like, wait, what the fuck? And Truth gets on the phone and starts calling Miz, which it pissed me off because they're going with the way that I thought they were going. He's calling Miz and he's trying to get Miz. He's like, Miz, I need you, Miz. And he's trying to get Miz to get on a plane, and his match is neck, and Pierce is like, dog, get out there. Your match is right now. And he pushes him out there. So Truth goes out there, Truth loses to JD, and then they beat him up, and then DIX come out and
I like that.
they beat the shit like they beat Judgment Day and they helped Truth. So it looks like that's gonna wind up being a four-way. I mean, not a four-way, an eight-man, which is Miz, DIY, and Truth versus Judgment Day, which is fine, which is totally fine. But here's the thing,
Yeah.
right? Like
Mhm.
those tag team titles got to come up off them. They got to come off Judgment Day somehow. Like they got to come up off of Judgment Day. They got to split them or something. They got to do something. Like, and it's not that like I hate Judgment Day. The only reason I'm saying they got to come off of Judgment Day is because Finn has to progress, and so does Priest. Both of them have to progress in whatever story they're going to, because Priest still has the money in the bank. It has to progress. it has to like both of them have to go for titles or do whatever. They have to move on. They have to fucking move on. And these tag titles are literally holding them back. They need to lose them. They gotta lose them.
Yeah.
So
If anything, break them up.
I mean, no, they don't even have to break them up right away. They just have to lose those fucking titles.
Yeah.
So then we have Cody talking to Sammy, basically telling him, "I love you. Like, can you help me out? Eventually, I love you. Whatever, whatever. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Kissy face, my dog." And
Kissy face. What the fuck?
like, cause he also was telling him like, "Yeah, I fought Nakamura. He's not easy to beat. Blah blah blah." And Sammy's like, "Yeah, I know. Whatever, whatever." And, I mean, it wasn't anything. So then we get Becky. Becky comes out and she's cutting her promo talking about how she's going to beat Rhea. And then Rhea comes out and then Nia comes out and beats the shit out of both of them. Like, okay. And somebody literally said that Nia is going to beat Rhea in Australia. And it's like, what? Are you okay? Like, are you mentally okay? Like, that makes no sense. Like,
The bad
that
part is
makes
I misheard you, and I thought you were saying that. I'm like, are you okay? I apologize for thinking you said that.
Yeah, no, somebody said that, and it was like, yeah, no, Nia's gonna beat her because Becky never got her win back. It's like 10 weeks before WrestleMania. Of course, Becky's gonna get her win back eventually, but like, Nia's not beating fucking Rhea in Australia. That's not happening. That's
Hell
not
no.
happening at all. So then we had Ivar losing to LA Knight, and LA Knight's now in the chamber, which everybody knew was gonna happen. And then we get more foreshadowing. We get Drew. Drew bumps into Sammy, and Drew tells Sammy, "You know you can't win, right?" Sammy's like, "No, I can." He's like, "You're a loser. You'll never be champion." And they just have like this stare down, and it's like, yeah, we know where this is going. We know exactly where this is going. And somebody out there is like, "Where is this going? This doesn't make any sense." Dude, fucking Drew was going to win that title at WrestleMania. Drew's going to win that title. And spoiler alert, because this was put out by Fightful. Fightful said that Drew's contract is up after WrestleMania. Not only because it was already supposed to be up after WrestleMania, it's because they tacked on time of injury. They tacked on other time for him missing time. So he has like 2 or 3 months that he is going to be with WWE after WrestleMania. But they also said that there's no contract signed as of yet. But Drew said that the talks are going good. The talks are going good. He's in good standing with WWE, and he's not planning on leaving. He wants to see what the offer is. And WWE is also saying, you know what, we really want to keep Drew. So even if they fumble Drew like they fumble every other fucking free agent, they can put the title on Drew and have Drew at Money in the Bank, which is oddly enough in fucking Toronto. Wink, wink. Have him lose the title to Sami Zayn at fucking Money in the Bank. Like Sammy gets the biggest win for the world title in his hometown. Drew gets the world title win at WrestleMania. Everybody wins. There's no losses here. Even if Drew has it for like 2, 3 months, there's no losses here. Drew had his big moment. Drew can rehab himself and do whatever. Drew can go for whatever he wants. Drew could do whatever. There's no loss there. It's really no fucking loss. Everybody wins. Like everybody fucking wins. Sammy gets his moment. Drew gets his moment. Everybody fucking wins. So yeah, that's the thing. So
Like if I were
then
Drew after I lose the title, I would take a break.
that's the thing. Like, is either he can take a break or he can stay around because like around probably SummerSlam, Punk would be back. And if Drew decides to stay with the company until Punk comes back so we could get the finish to the Punk and Drew feud, like let him stay around to fucking SummerSlam. At SummerSlam, he wrestles Punk, loses the Punk. Then Drew goes off and goes, all right, I'm going to take a break. Or Drew just goes, I'm going to go to AEW. Either way, it's all fun.
Yeah,
Because, like, if I was Drew, like, I'm not even joking. If I was Drew and, like, I stayed around to August, I would stay around to August, have the match against CM Punk, lose. Like, lose. Because I think it's, like, in the first or second week of August. Lose the Punk. Be like, all right, yeah, I'm done. And make sure my contract is done as of that day. Be like, yeah, I'm done. Fucking leave. Walk out of there. Call up Tony Khan. Yo, y'all got that Wembley show at the end of the month? Yep, I'm coming. Have him go to fucking Wembley Stadium, his hometown, show up there, big pop. That's it. Drew wins. Like Drew wins in money, Drew wins in everything, Drew wins. Like everything Drew wins. Like if Drew, like I said, if Drew wants to do that, then Drew wins. Like if Drew wants to stay with WWE, Drew still wins. Like no matter what happens, Drew is winning this. No matter what, he's fucking winning this. Drew wins.
yeah. I don't see
So
anything wrong with either way. So he good.
yeah. So then we have the setup for Drew versus Cody next week, and then we have the Intercontinental title match. Then they say we're gonna have a battle royal, and the winner gets into the elimination chamber because we're gonna have the second chance battle royal. This is what they said: second chance battle royal. So as they're saying this, Chelsea Green goes, well, I want to be in this. And Chelsea Green never had a first chance. So Adam Pearce goes ahead and says, all right, Chelsea, you're in it. And then while he's saying this, Candace and Indy are like, well, we want to be in it. And he kind of grants them to be in it too. And it's like, okay, so we kind of see where this is going because, like, the rumor lineup was Jade Cargill to be in it, and somebody was like, "It makes no sense for Jade to be in it because it'd be like a big presentation for her, and then to have her go in there and lose." And it's like, dude, if Jade goes in the fucking elimination chamber and just dominates and just beats the shit out of everybody, and then like the last person she loses to is Bianca. Bianca pins her, and then Bianca loses to Becky, and Becky goes into WrestleMania. You're like, okay, well now we have an established feud because Bianca just beat Jade. Now Jade's pissed off, like, oh, you cost me my WrestleMania match. Now I'm gonna do everything I can to beat the shit out of you. And now there you go. You go right into WrestleMania, Becky and Bianca. I mean Jade and Bianca. Like there you go. It's right
Yeah,
there. It's money. So
makes sense.
yeah, so then we had the main event with Nakamura and Sammy. And Nakamura beat Sammy because of Drew. Drew distracts Sammy. Once again, this is like if you're not paying attention, this is still fucking pushing your fucking buttons right there, guys. Like every fucking time you turn around, it's Drew fucking with Sammy, telling him that you can't beat me. You've never beaten me. And the more and more it keeps going, it's like, yeah, the writing is on the wall. He never beat Drew. And the moment he beats Drew is going to be for the world championship. Hopefully in his hometown of fucking Toronto at Money in the Bank. He's going to win the title. Everybody's going to be happy. And I'm going to laugh at everybody that was so mad when Sammy lost last year at Elimination Chamber in Toronto. They're going to be like, well, he fucking lost, like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, you guys were so complaining. Now he wins the title in fucking Toronto against Drew in this setup. You're going to have him as the fucking underdog where people fucking just cheer him and love the shit out of him in his hometown. Yeah, this would be fucking great. It'll be fucking great. They do it right, it'll be one great moment.
Way better than what they originally wanted.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a lot of people originally want stuff like Cody winning at WrestleMania. Like
Mm-hmm.
you want this, but like Cody winning at Madison Square Garden is just as big. That's like fucking Sammy winning that fucking Money in the Bank. You want him to win at WrestleMania? He wins the Money in the Bank, his hometown. Boom. Cody wins at Madison Square Garden. Fucking memory. Like you have these two huge match, dude. Imagine this: like Cody wins the title at fucking SmackDown, Madison Square Garden, and then you just like have this backstage thing with him and Sammy looking at each other, and they both got titles, and they're just like smiling, and then like everybody's gonna fucking cry. They're like, "Oh my god, this is so good!" Yeah, but it won't mean as much if they do it at WrestleMania. I know WrestleMania is like the biggest moment. WrestleMania is a moment for like the normies. It's like, this is a normie moment and for money. Yeah, that's for money and normies. It's for people, like for us, like the real motherfuckers, it's like, yeah, no, do it somewhere else where it's more sexy. Do it more sexy and do it for them. That's it.
You legit could have a memorable moment anywhere. It doesn't have to be WrestleMania.
Exactly. And the funny part about it is outside of WrestleMania, there are way more memorable moments that can happen. And that's what should
Mm-hmm.
happen with Sammy and Cody. They both win the title. Sammy in his hometown, Cody at fucking Madison Square Garden. There you go.
Yep.
So yeah. So that was a thing. So switching over to New Japan. New Japan, Okada had his last singles match against Tanahashi. And for me, watching them for 10 years, when I came back to New Japan, the first main event was Tanahashi and Okada. For them to have their last match, which was not even that long, it was like fucking 9 minutes. It was very weird because they usually go like 30, 40 minutes. They had the match and Okada won, and it was like, okay. And he cried a little bit, and that was his last singles match. He's going to have a 10-man tag match, which is like I literally swear to God that it's just like a fuck you to him because like they have him against the United Empire and like one of them is like with Riddle. It's like a fuck you to him because like the way he left. But I'm not gonna get into all the politics, but like it was a thing. Then we had one of the best matches of the fucking year: Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Fucking awesome match. It was a fucking awesome match. And Brian kept talking about how he tapped out Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. beat Brian with a roll up. He didn't beat him with a submission. He beat him with a roll up. And Brian said after the match, he said, listen, first match we had was in AEW, which was my home territory. This match we had in your home territory. We should have a third match, a 2 out of 3 falls match. He was like, I don't know where we should have it in neutral ground, somewhere neutral. Whatever promoter wants to do this, fucking grab it. Like, I'm giving it to you right now, 2 out of 3 falls, the two of us, boom, there you go. And it's like, yeah, like, that would be great. And everybody's like, they're going to do it at Wembley Stadium. It's like, did you not hear what he just said? A neutral promoter? Like, not there? It's like, the fuck is wrong with you?
That legit made me laugh because I'm like, wait, you just said another promotion. Why would it be Wembley? What the hell?
Exactly. Like that's what pissed me off. Like people are like, yeah, it's gonna be at Wembley. It's like he literally said a neutral promotion. Neutral. And they're like, nah, like Wembley. It's like, all right, dude, you guys are just weird. So
Where would you put it at?
I'm not gonna lie, I put it at a Rev Pro show. I would pop a Rev Pro show, be like, yo, this is what I want. Or a WXW. WXW or Rev Pro, one of them. Even a fucking Defy show. Like I would put it in a random ass show. Like any fucking where. Even a PWG, like you could put it any fucking where, and it would be great because they like people would come out and like they would find it online. They would be like, "Yo, I gotta find this match." Like it would be great. Like this second match was fucking awesome. The third match is gonna be even better. It's gonna be a 2 out of 3 falls wherever it's at. Like I'm
Yeah.
definitely waiting for that.
I got a random one for you.
What?
GCW. Imagine that.
Yeah, yeah, it could be there too. Like, see, it could be any fucking where. Like, it's like any fucking where. Like, so yeah, this is like I'm waiting for them to announce that. Then we had the United Empire versus the War Dogs, Bullet Club War Dogs. So this match was fucking crazy. So a little small context of this, like Akira, like Francisco Akira is he's one of the junior tags. Like Francisco Akira, like throughout the new beginning, like the road to new beginning, the War Dogs have been fucking him up so bad that Francisco Akira has been dreading going into this cage match. He's been dreading going into the cage match. Like he's literally been like he's even been saying it, and like each backstage comment was like, as the days get closer, he's like, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm getting scared. It's like I'm not okay. He's like, I'm not okay. And TJP was like, no, Doug, we got this. And he's like, no, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I'm fucking scared. And like everything like leading up to this, Akira was just like fucking terrified. So they had the match, and it's basically like war. It was basically kind of like war games. Like one person comes out, then the other person comes out. It started out with Osprey and David Finlay, and they're in a cage. Like the cage is like not closing in on the ring, but it's outside around the ring. So like it gives you space, and it's just like Osprey and Finley just start going. They're just beating the shit out of each other and they hitting each other with everything. Then it wasn't Gabe Kidd. Who was it? Clark Connors come out, and then somebody else comes out, and then when Aaron Hanari comes out, and he's just like beating people down. Gabe Kidd comes out right after him. Gabe Kidd takes this table and throws it at Hanari, and bam, right in the top of his head. And like you say that you're like, oh, it's not that bad, dude. It fucking
Hmm.
split open Aaron Hanari's fucking head, and like they literally had to like for like 20 minutes, they're fucking finding tape and bandages to wrap his fucking head up because that's how bad it was split open. So, and then he gets back in the ring, and he just like him and Gabe Kidd are going at it, and Gabe Kidd swings a chair, and he just punches through the chair, and just fucks the Gabe Kidd up, and like the match is just fucking going. It just gets wilder and wilder, and then Akira comes in. He finally comes in, and he's just fucking like he just says "fuck it" and jumps off the cage onto everybody, and like they just fucking going, and then the War Dogs just start handcuffing each member of the United Empire, handcuff everybody, then they just like cut up the ring, take up the mats, and the boards is out. And like they just have everybody handcuffed except for two people, Will and Francisco Akira. And there you don't know where the fuck Will Osprey is. Will Osprey is just missing. He's just fucking missing. And they just start destroying Francisco Akira. They just start beating the fuck out of him. They pile drive him through the wood on the fucking ring. And they just beating the shit out of him. And then all of a sudden, like when they're about to do the fatalist shit to him, Osprey just shows up. And they just like Osprey standing there and they just throw Akira at Osprey and Osprey grabs him and he holds him. This was fucking cinematic, dude. He holds a carrot and he looks at him and he goes, he's like, you did good. He's like, I got it from here. And he just like throws a carrot, like he just throws a carrot's dead body out onto the ground. He just throws him on the ground. He was like, I got it from here. And it's just like, it just was so, it did, Osprey just stood up and he's against every member of the War Dogs. And he just looks at him. He's like, fuck it, bruv, come on. And they just beat the shit out of Will Osprey. They hit him with every fucking finish. They put him through the fucking wood on the ring, and then Dave Finley hits the Trash Panda 1, 2, 3. That's the end of Will Osprey in New Japan. That shit was fucking great. It was fucking violent as shit, and I like the thing is people like, well, you shit on the Texas Death Match. Yeah, I shit on the Texas death match because like it was too bloody and it just was random, like just craziness. And like, yeah, that's not my style. This was this was different. Like this was different because it just like it was like I don't know, it's just something different about it because it was like more than one person and like there was stories being told throughout the whole thing, and it's like, wow, this is actually fucking good. And like the Akira,
Okay.
like the fucking Francisco Akira thing where he was just scared and he overcame his fears to be with his family, to try to save them at the end, and then wind up dying, and Will telling him you did good and like just letting him go. It is like, dude, like that was fucking great. Like that made the story, like it made the fucking story better. And like Will, like after the match, he was like, yeah, he was like, this is my last time in New Japan. He was like, I love you guys. Like his girlfriend was out there and his girlfriend got sprayed with blood. Like that was fucking insane. Cause like they like
Wow.
they beat the shit out of Will and his blood went on his girlfriend. I was like, God damn, that's fucked up. But yeah, it just was different. Like I don't know why. It just felt different. But it went like the only bad part about it, it went way too fucking long. It was like hour 15. Like it just went too fucking long. It just went too long. That's the only problem. Because it got to the point where like they just would beat the shit out of people and just like murder them. And it's like, all right, like you've done all the murdering you can. You cannot just keep murdering these people. And they're like, nah, we're just gonna keep murdering. And it just kept going. Like it just got a little bit too long. But the very end was like the best part. But yeah, that was
You
New
compared
Japan.
this to more or less war games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, like I was said into the match, war games should be, excuse me, 30 minutes tops,
No,
give or
no,
take.
no. War game should be probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Because like remember,
Okay.
war games takes like 2 to 3 minutes in between. Like
Yeah, for each person to get in.
yeah,
Yeah.
this one probably had a minute in between of each person coming in. And it's like once you had all 10 people in there, it should have been like probably like another 20 minutes later. And you're like, all right, it's over. But they went for like 40 minutes after it. It's like, oh, okay. Like this is what I'm saying. It's like it should have been
Yeah.
shorter.
Way shorter. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. So that was New Japan. And then we go to AEW, All Elite Wrestling. I thought you were going to say something, but you didn't. So
Okay.
then we come in with the second best match of the week, Dax versus Moxley. I love the shit out of this match. This match was really fucking awesome.
I'm more anticipating the tag team match.
Oh
So
no,
that's why like this fell to me.
dude, I'm actually pissed off about that. I'm pissed off about that.
Okay.
This is a WWE thing that they did. You know
Mhm.
why? That
Why?
tag match is next week.
Yeah, yeah. That was weird to me.
That
That
tag
should be
match
on a
should have
pay
been
per
a
view.
yeah, it should have been at Revolution. It's like, why the fuck is it next week? Like, it's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But Moxley won because he tapped out fucking Dax. I didn't like that. I'm a Dax fan, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
No, I agree. I'm like out of the two, I'm more a Moxley fan, but
mm,
if you're gonna like do a submission one, it like Dak should have won that shit. He seems more of the technical guy. Not saying that Moxley can't wrestle. It just Dak seems like he's the better wrestler.
yes. So then we get this weird ass fucking promo. And Don Callis is like, yo, we're so good and we know how to do stuff. And you know, we can't find anybody to wrestle. So you know what? I'm gonna have Takeshita face Will Ospreay at Revolution. I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, you know how families fight because like My dad used to go upstairs and get really drunk and have me and my brothers fight. You know, families fight, but it only makes them stronger. And it's like, what? Like, first off, this match is going to be great. This match is going to be
It
great.
is.
First off, the Casca versus Osprey is going to be great. Yes, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Just the execution of how we got there makes no fucking sense. Like the execution of how we got there makes no sense. The match, great. The execution, not so much. I was like, what? That didn't make any sense.
I actually had two reactions. One is my reaction, and the second one I basically channeled you, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he said it's gonna be like family going against each other, enough already! Like I literally yelled that shit. Like I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah,
But then when he said it was Osprey, I'm like, you know what? One more chapter, and then we're done.
yes. Like soon as this is over, like I don't want to see. I actually hope. I actually hope that
Mhm.
Will Osprey breaks off from them and goes, "I'm gonna do my own thing, and because you put me in this match, I don't want to do this. Fuck you." Like I really
I
hope
think that's
that's.
exactly what's gonna happen. Like he's not gonna be part of the family.
I hope so, because like he deserves to
The
be by himself and do stuff.
the only bad part though, right there is a bad part with him leaving Dawn though. Believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not, right?
Yep.
If he leaves Dawn, that means within storyline he's aligning with Jericho because
Okay,
you know their
so
whole beef with Jericho.
I
So
really hope that's the only part that I really hope doesn't happen. I hope he just moves on and doesn't
mhm,
fucking align with Jericho, and it's like none of that. Like just like
exactly,
just go by yourself. Just be by yourself.
100%
So
agree with you. That I'm scared of this match because it seemed like it might continue after this.
yeah, I hope not. I hope this is the one and done, and we move on.
Yeah.
So then we have Wardlow murder somebody. And like I don't even like I'm not even gonna remember dude's name. Wardlow murdered him and just like left. It was like, okay. So then we had the nasty fucking EVPs. And somebody's like, oh, you just don't like them. They're wearing the same bloody fucking bullshit they had last week. They're wearing it again. Don't you motherfuckers wash your ass and change clothes? Don't you do that? Like, cause that shit is disgusting. You got on a fucking plane with the fucking, and people are like, no, it's fucking symbolism. Bitch, it's dirty. It's fucking dirty. You got somebody's blood on you for a whole fucking week. It's fucking dirty. Fucking dirty ass young bucks. The fuck, man? I didn't
By the
like
way,
that.
not that it matters,
Mm-hmm.
but dude's name is Baron Brown, the one
Okay.
that died to Wardlow.
Okay.
I just looked it up real quick.
So then we had Edge versus Daniel Garcia. Okay. This match was good. Once again, I hated the fucking ending. I hated the ending
Yes.
because Edge had him on a fucking submission. All of a sudden, boom, here comes the patriarchy. And he just fucking beat the shit out of Edge and fucking Daniel Garcia. They fucked them up. And it's like, okay. And part of me was like, because you thought this too, was like, yo, this is a three-way.
Uh huh.
Like
Yep.
until
100%.
until they WWE'd Edge. And what I mean by that is, remember how Edge's last run, every time he would take a break, they would just injure him and just like, bam, injured. Edge is out for however long, and then he'll be back. Every time it was a fucking injury, and he was out. That's what it looked like just happened here. They fucking hit him with a concerto, and Edge is out. Daniel Garcia looks like he's going to get the title match at Revolution, which I'm all for, and I hope he wins. Like, to be honest, like they didn't have to even take Edge out. They should have just let Daniel Garcia win. But I understand why they were like, all right, we don't want Edge to lose, but we also want Daniel Garcia to win. And it's like, well, then you booked yourself in a corner, stupid. Like that was dumb of you. You're the person in charge. You booked yourself in a corner. Like you could have just like said, okay, neither one of these things are happening. Garcia, you're gonna win. All right. Like, but you booked yourself in a corner. Like I said, this was a great match, bad finish. And it didn't make any sense. It was like, All right, as long as Garcia wins the title against Christian, I'm out for it.
which I hope happens because I don't want to see like Edge versus Christian for the title.
Yeah, no, I feel like they're gonna wind up being a tag team eventually. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool. But
Yeah.
I mean, not cool as in like cool. I like it, but I mean, cool is like they're actually doing something that's like, all right, fuck off. Like I don't care
Mhm.
because we all know it's gonna be the Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian. So it's like, all right, whatever, fuck off. Like I don't care. Like I
Yeah.
don't give a shit. But like Daniel Garcia winning the TNT title, it makes more sense. Like nothing against
He deserves it.
Christian. Yeah, nothing against Christian, but like yeah, they need to move on. So then we had Samoa Joe come out, and Joe was basically saying he don't give a fuck about both of them, which is Swerve and Hangman, and he calls them both out. They both come out and they start talking shit, and so Hangman makes a good point because people like kept saying this was stupid. Was like, well, if Hangman wanted to win, then why wouldn't he do the other 5 minutes and all of this? Hangman literally says, dude, I don't give a fuck about anything else but screwing you out of the title. That's why I didn't even want to do the fucking extra 5 minutes. I didn't want to get to this point. I wanted you not to have this fucking title. I don't want you to have this title. I don't give a fuck about anything else except making your life miserable. You're not going to be the champion that you want to be because I don't give a fuck about you. And it's like, how did no one ever see that? Like, why does everybody keep saying, oh, well, Hangman should do this, Hangman? No, Hangman did exactly what Hangman should have did. He doesn't give a fuck about him, so he's going to screw him out any way he can. And that's how he screwed him.
The only weird part to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking Swerve is obviously the face and Hangman's obviously the heel, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this Hangman promo kind of made me feel like he's the face because Swerve been fucking with him. Like he fucked with his kid and all that. You know what I mean? Like what was over the crib and like, taunting the baby, whatever the fuck it was, broke
Mm-hmm.
in his house, like all that bullshit. Like no man's gonna take that shit. So, in a way you could be on fucking Hangman's side with this.
Basically. But
Yeah.
like it's just it's weird that they're like, nah, like Hangman's the bad guy. Like to me, honestly, nobody in this is a bad guy. Like nobody at all because Hangman's justified for wanting to fuck Swerve up because Swerve took everything from
Mhm.
him. So of course, like Hangman's justified. Swerve's justified because he's like, yo, I got all these wins. Like I deserve a title shot. Yeah, Swerve's justified, and Joe is also justified too because Joe said, "Yo, I don't care about both of you. Like, fuck both of you. I'm gonna beat both of your asses and be champion." Bye. That's exactly what Joe said. And it's like, oh, well, Joe makes a
Yeah,
point
a hundred
too.
percent.
It's like
A
everybody
hundred
in this,
percent. That's what he said.
like, I don't, like, I'm not booing for nobody in this match because everybody has a point. Like, everybody has a valid point.
On the flip side, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody's not a bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, everybody's not a good guy either. Cause, like I said, Swerve's been fucking with Hangman for the longest. Now Hangman's fucking with fucking Swerve, which is not a good guy thing to do. Like typical good guy would go the extra 5 minutes and whatever, get that win and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Joe with like, I mean, literally making a deal with the devil and all that, winning the fucking title and shit like that. So all these guys are pardon the pun scumbags.
Basically. So,
Yeah, I don't know to cheer for either.
yeah, I don't know. So then we had not Deanna Purrazzo, Tony Storm's new movie, Wet Ink. And she's basically talking about how her and Deanna Purrazzo used to be. And then she literally gets a new tattoo specifically for the feud. I give her all the props in the world for that. Like, you got your tattoo altered specifically for this feud. This is your own tattoo. You got it done specifically for this feud. A knife through the duck's heart. I was like, yo, I give her all the fucking respect in the world. I love her. She's a true performer for that.
My question to you: is that a
Hmm.
real tattoo? You think?
I hope it is. I hope it is. Like I literally hope it this. I literally hope she did that because like that would make her be one of the coolest people in the world. Like I literally got a full tattoo just just to spite you. And here's the reason why I think it is a real tattoo because she
Hmm.
didn't cover up the duck. She put a knife through the duck where like if you look at it, the knife parts are like adjacent from the duck. They're not in the duck. So it's not connecting. It's like dude, like you went through all that trouble and you did this for the thing, which you didn't even screw up your tattoo that you have for her. You preserved it, but you have a knife going through it, which is like it makes it look like, oh, that's fucked up. But it's literally still preserved. That means like you care, but you also care about the story enough. And it's like, yeah, this was fucking perfect.
I could make it kind of cooler.
Mm-hmm.
The tattoo that is.
And then Deanna says, listen, I ain't got no more talk. I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. That's what she said, verbatim. I was
Literally.
like, okay. Like, I can't wait for this match because Tony, even in like her promo, said, yo, you really want the wrestling Tony Storm? You're going to get the wrestling Tony Storm. Like, yeah, we're there.
Yep.
So then the EVPs come out and so somebody said that their theme song is kind of like the instrumental version of Succession. And like I listened to it back, which I never watched Succession, but I do know what the theme song is because when Roman Reigns' theme song came out, people was like, hey, this sounds like the Succession theme song, just a little bit like jizzed up. And I was like, okay, well, I need to hear the Succession theme song. And I heard it and I was like, you know what? It is kind of jizzed up Succession theme song. So then I heard the Young Bucks theme song, and they said it's just basically like a watered down instrumental version of the Succession theme song. And I'm like, oh, it does sound like that. It does sound like that, but it sounds bad version. So, you know, it sucks. And then we get the Young Bucks. They facing Dante and Darius, and they kick Darius in the dick, and they cheat and get the win. And of course, the Bucks win. Now, here's where things get interesting because they're cutting a promo and they knock down Tony Schiavone and they're about to give him the EVP trigger. And here comes Darby. And Darby's like, listen, dude, I don't give a fuck about you because you never give a fuck about me. Like when this whole thing started, this was all about you and your friends. This was all friends wrestling. I was like, uh-oh. Like he really went there. He was like, on the very first episode of Dynamite, I wasn't even booked, but you know who was booked? Your buddy Brandon Cutler. I was like, uh-oh. And he said, you guys didn't even want to fucking sign me. He was like, you guys, like none of you EVPs wanted to sign me. There was only one EVP that wanted to sign me. And people was like, oh, he's talking about Kenny. I'm not talking about Kenny. And all of a sudden, the whole entire crowd, I'm not even joking, the whole entire crowd just start chanting Cody, Cody, Cody. And I'm just like, wait, that's the other show. That's not the show. That's the other company. What's happening? And he was fucking over. And Darby basically said, I'm gonna make you guys pay for everything you did to me and everything you did to Sting. Fuck you guys. And I was just so baffled at this promo. Like this promo actually felt like he was shooting on them. Like he felt like he was shooting on them for some reason. But I know it wasn't because like it was probably scripted. Hopefully it was scripted. But he felt like he was serious and he was shooting on them. I mean, goddamn.
I'm gonna go the other route and say it wasn't scripted, but
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't scripted, but it was planned. Meaning, like the Bucks knew he was gonna say all that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like Darby doesn't seem like the type that will follow a script.
but I really do. I really do hope that he really went off script. So yeah, I really
Yeah.
hope that. Yeah, I really hope that's a thing. Because like, it's not like I hate Darby. It's like I hate the Bucks. So I hope like he did go off the script and it was real.
Yeah.
Because
Regardless, that
like,
was his best promo though.
oh no, it definitely was. And people are bringing up the reason he said like all friends wrestling was like a Jim Cornette thing. But like, even though that was a Jim Cornette thing, that was a way that a lot of wrestling fans, well, not a lot of wrestling fans, a small minority of wrestling fans that has now grown into mostly all of the wrestling fans because everybody thought that was like, this is just all friends wrestling. Like, they're doing nothing but hiring their friends, bringing their friends, Cody and his friends, Bucks and his friends, the South, like the South California crew. And it's like, dog, like that's what everybody was saying. Like nobody was like, "Oh, this is just regular AEW." Like, no, this is just all friends wrestling. That's all it was. Like everybody that was signed were just a bunch of their friends, and like we
Yeah.
said that. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, even we said it. So
Mm-hmm. So then we get the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, and they're in the back, and this fucked me up. Renee goes, "Guys, now that you guys are together, what's next for you?" And it's like, what was the first thing they did? Like you said, what's next for you? What was the first thing they did? Win those 6-man titles? That's nothing. They didn't even do nothing. That was the maximum of their fucking. That was the maximum of their fucking thing. Them winning 6-man titles and then becoming a team. That's the maximum. Nothing else. They did nothing else. They haven't done nothing else. I forgot they even existed until they showed up right there. I was like, what the fuck?
according to them, what the goal was to both teams had the 6 man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then both tag teams, meaning the Acclaim and the Guns, win tag team titles. So like one will win the Ring of Honor, and the other one will win the AEW, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then Billy to win a singles title. I assume they mean the fucking TNT. And then finally, Jay White win the world title.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
That
see
was
any.
supposedly the goal.
I know, but I don't see any of that happening. I feel like Jay White is a fucking afterthought. Like I fucking love that guy, but I feel like AEW has not done any fucking justice to him at all. I
Oh,
feel like he's been
100%.
screwed. I feel like I'm not happy with it. Uh, I'm just not for it. They was like, we're gonna have a 12 man on Rampage, but I'm just not happy. I'm not happy.
No,
Don't like it.
100% agree with you. Like the most they probably do is give at least one of those tag teams a tag team title. I doubt it, but that's the least they probably do.
I I hope so. Like I hope something happens, but yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. So then we had Willow Nightingale. She comes out with Chris Statlander and Stokely, and it's funny because they all come out together, and Chris is like grabs Stokely, and she just like pushes him into Willow, and then just like dips in the back, and Stokely's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, she's like, "Go out there with Willow." And he just begrudgingly goes out there with Willow. And then Sky Blue comes out and Julia Hart's not with her. And Julia Hart is apparently got a little injury. What it is, like nobody really knows, is like a little small injury, and that's why Julia Hart wasn't out there. And Sky Blue, I thank God Sky Blue is the way Sky Blue is. Thank God she's the way she is because oh my God, Willow did a pounce. It looked like she yeeted her out of the fucking orbit. Sky Blue is so fucking tiny that when she fucking pounced her, she went, looked like she yeeted her out the orbit. I was like, what the fuck? And what made it
I
even
did.
better, what made it better was Sky's yell. It was like, ah! It was so
Yeah,
good.
yeah. That was funny as shit. I legit thought she won in like the fucking like third row.
I did too. Like that shit was so good. But Willow got the win, and Stokely was like begrudgingly with her, which we know that he's gonna warm up to her and be happy that she's there. Come on, Stokely. You love her. Like, how could you not love
Yep,
her?
right?
So then we get to the main event. We get to the fucking main event, which is Orange Cassidy versus Matt Taven. Oh my god! Like how many? I hate how many people never watch Ring of Honor. I hate how many people never watch Ring of Honor because literally they're like, oh my god, Matt Taven can wrestle. Wow, Matt Taven's really good. And I was like, you Melvins. Like Matt Taven has always been good. Like I even I even came on this podcast when they got signed. I was like, yo, I still want to see a Matt Taven singles run. I talked about Matt Taven having the Ring of Honor World Championship, how he remade the Kingdom. I talked about all of that and why he won when he won the title. He should have won the title months before. I talked about that over and over. I said Matt Taven is good. This match proved that Matt Taven was really good. Like he fucking did all of this shit, and he has one of now AEW's best missed spots because he sets up the table and he goes to jump on Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy moves and he splatters the fucking table. That shit was so awesome. And like the only thing that like fucked me up about it was everybody at commentary because like the top of the table flew off and everybody was like, oh shit, and like they had to move really quick, but it's that shit was so good.
They fucked each other up.
Yep. And Orange Cassidy won. Trent Beretta came down and got in it because the Kingdom came down and got in it. And when Trent Beretta came down, he got in it and he took the knee because Roderick Strong got up and was like, yo, I'm gonna need a fuck out of Orange Cassidy because we got that match coming up. I'm gonna fuck him up. He set up for the knee, but Trent Beretta was like, nope, I'm going to take it for you. And he got hit with the knee. So, yeah,
He's a good friend.
he's a best friend.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to finally the ending of this match, which we all know is coming at Revolution. So, I mean,
Yep.
it was a really good match that a lot of people did not see coming. They're like, it's not that. I'm like, it's not gonna be that good. And then like after it ended up, it was like, oh my god, Matt Taven's really good. And then Matt Taven even cut a promo on Twitter, and the promo was so good. When people heard the promo, they was like, oh my god, and Matt Taven can talk. Wow! And it's like, you guys missed all of fucking Ring of Honor when Matt Taven had his singles run. Jesus.
Like what the fuck? I remember his like singles run, so like it wasn't nothing to me. Only reason I was down on this match because like in my mind it's gonna be booked wrong and they're not gonna let him go. You know what I mean? Neither one of them. Because Orange could go too when he really wants.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they went in. They went in.
Like, and the only other thing that I didn't like about this match, it was just random. Like, it was just randomly a match that, like, even though it fits in the storyline, this was just randomly thrown together as a Texas death match. Because, hey, we're in Texas, Texas death match. It didn't need to be, but it's like, okay, cool, sure. Like, it didn't need to be, but it's like, all right, cool, sure, yeah. It's like, it didn't need to be. We could have just had a regular match, but hey, they wanted this, and this is where we are.
So now that you said that, question then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will Orange Cassidy face like each member like in like a fucked up random match before he reaches fucking Roderick? Right now, there's only what two members that he can face right now, which is Wardlow's gonna destroy him, so that's probably gonna be non-title. And Mike Bennett.
Okay, so Mike Bennett never like tickled my fancy as a singles wrestler, so I hope he does wrestle Mike Bennett. As far as the
Hmm.
Wardlow one, I think they're gonna save that right before the pay per view because
Yeah,
if they do it right before the pay per view, it's gonna be good because it's gonna be right before the pay per view, and he's gonna beat the dog shit out of him, and because he beats the dog shit out of him, immediately, immediately he's gonna have to face Roderick, and Roderick's gonna get like the hurt version of Orange Cassidy,
yeah,
and
that's what I'm thinking.
that's what's gonna happen. Yep.
Okay.
So that that was that. So yeah. Then so something happened and like I'm like I feel away because so Scott Demore got exited from TNA. He got exited from TNA.
Hmm.
He said himself, I didn't ask for this. You gave me this. I didn't ask for this. I wanted to stay. You motherfucker said I had to go. So I went, but I didn't want to go. He wrote this long thing about how much he loves TNA, blah, blah, blah. And the crazy part about it is the talent in TNA was like, yo, we fucks with Scott Demore. We don't know what the fuck you guys did, but we fucks with Scott Demore, and this shit is fucked up. Fuck you guys. And like they're angry. I mean,
Yeah,
they're kind of
a
angry right
lot of
now.
people were praising him.
Yeah, and it's like they fucked up. Like I don't know what they were thinking, but they fucked up big time. Like I don't know what they were thinking. Cause like here's the weird part about it is there's
Hmm.
no definitive answer on why they scrapped Scott Demore. Like, there's no definitive answer. One was like, oh, he tried to buy TNA, which is not like totally true. The other was like, oh, he was spending way too much money, which is also totally not true. There's no definitive answer on why they fired him. And the thing is, like, even if there was like some nefarious reason that they fired him, they would have thrown it out there to get ahead of this. But there's no throwing anything out there to get ahead of this. This was just them going, all right, it's something about Scott Demore we don't like. All right, maybe we're paying him too much money. All right, fuck him. And they just got rid of Scott Demore. Like there's nothing, like there's literally nothing about this. Like it's so weird. It's like everybody else that got fired and got cut out, there's reasons. This one is just like a random, just like, fuck you, Scott Demore, and there's nothing behind it. And the thing that he like everybody loves him, it's really fucking weird. This is really weird.
It's like someone was out to get him, but like who though?
I don't fucking know. It's so and the thing is like it's not even like any of the people that fired him were wrestling fans. They just own Anthem Entertainment. They just was like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just something about him we don't like. Fuck him. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like I really want to know what happened. Like the Rossiel Gal thing, like from Stardom, that situation was like a total kind of justified thing, even though most of Stardom fucking loves him, and as soon as shit goes over, like they're fucking leaving with him. They love him, and it's like, all right, we fired him because he didn't like the way we were doing things, and he started trying to sabotage us. We couldn't have that, so fuck him. And it's like, oh okay, but like that's it.
that's a little bit justified though, a little bit.
Yeah, that's justifiable, but this thing is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, cause every
We
day, like,
fired you because you're Canadian or something.
dude, they're Canadian. That's the bad part.
Exactly. That was the joke.
And the funny part is like each day we look into the situation like, okay, maybe today be the day there's a justifiable reason for firing Scott Demore. every day it's like a more unjustifiable reason for firing Scott D'Amore. And it's like, well, what the fuck did you fire him for? Like this will like until like we get some answers, this will be one of the great wrestling mysteries. This guy like single-handedly resurrected TNA from Impact, made it one of the biggest pay-per-views in the company's history since like they died and re-resurrected. And the first thing you do is bye, bitch. It's like, the fuck did he do? What did he do? Like, I need answers to this. This is one I need answers to. Everyone else is like, nah, like, whatever, fuck it. This one, need answers to. Definitely need answers to.
100% because it was going so well.
Yeah, it's like so weird. It's like, the fuck? Like, this is weird.
Will they survive without him, in your opinion?
Listen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to survive without him. Like I don't think they are. I don't think so.
Same.
Because like I feel like they're going to fall so hard from grace because not only did you fall out of favor with the fans, you also fell out of favor with your workers. Everybody that works for you, you fell out of favor with them. And it's like,
Yep.
like so now it's a big problem. So I don't know.
We see. I hope well for the wrestlers and like people that work there, but not so much like the higher ups.
Yeah, and the crazy part is like if people are like, yo, I want to leave, like I want to leave because of Scott D'Amore situation. I mean, once their contract is up, like you lose a bunch of talent. That's on you, pal. Like that's on you.
Yep.
You fucked up. But Jesus, like that, it's just bad. It's just bad.
'Cause a lot of them can set out their contract too.
Yeah, they could, and like then TNA would really fall from grace, like really
Mm-hmm.
fall. But yeah, I would say I hope for the best, but as of right now, I don't know. I don't know if I really hope for the best for you guys because
Well,
shit.
for the talent, at least.
No. For the talent, yes, but like
Yes.
for them. And here's the thing, right? I know people
Uh-huh.
are like, well, if TNA shuts down, where's everybody going to go? Because WWE and AEW can't hire everybody. And I mean, that's true, but like, I don't know.
There's
I,
companies out there. We mentioned a bunch like during the fucking show, so there's GCW, MOW. We didn't mention MOW today, so that's a thing.
yeah. Oh, that's right.
Red Pro, you mentioned.
That reminded me because I totally forgot about it. That AEW, the BBC is going down to CMLL to wrestle Blue Panther and a bunch of other people because Brian Danielson really wants to wrestle Blue Panther. So
Okay.
that's the thing. And also, Willow is going down there for a match, but unfortunately, she's going to have to team with Tessa Blanchard, which is, yeah, that's not good. Like, it's fucking Tessa Blanchard. Like, it's just not good. But
Agreed.
but yeah, like that's like most of the stuff. And so there's no collision this week. There's no collision this week. It's just gonna be Rampage and SmackDown. So after Rampage and SmackDown, we'll have another podcast. So anything you got to say at the end of this?
No, sir. It's been a good week.
Okay.